Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie. This video tutorial is all about the making of an A-line gown for girls, and you can also use this method for an adult. Okay, if you're interested, let's get started. Okay guys, this is my fabric. It's a bit stretchy. This is my zipper, a matching zipper, and this is my bias tape. Okay, so now I have folded my fabric into two. So from this point inward, I'm going to be inserting my shoulder measurement divided by 2. Okay, of course you rule your guideline on the fabric first before this guideline will also represent your shoulder line. So insert shoulder measurement divided by 2, and from this point downward is my armhole depth. You get your armhole depth by dividing your round bust measurement divided by 4. Okay, and you add half an inch to it. This dress is not for an adult, it's for a child of 9 years. Okay, so now of course I have my chest line drawn already. So because I inserted my shoulder measurement divided by 2 on the guideline, on the shoulder line, of course I'm going to be doing the same thing on the chest line. Okay, so and doing that, of course I'm going to connect the 2 points together, which is my armhole depth. Okay, I hope you understand. Please drop your questions in the comment section. So now a standard neck line is 2.5 inches. For an adult is 3 inches by 3, but the width, the standard neck width is 2.5 inches. So from these 2.5 inches, of course you can now decide the kind of neck you want. So from the guideline downward you measure half an inch, and from this 2.5 inch mark you connect with a straight line. So this is my shoulder slope. Okay, so of course from this half inch mark to the chest line I'm going to divide it by 2 and mark. Okay, now that I have marked the measurement on the armhole depth, I'm going to be coming in by half an inch. Okay, so this is my half an inch inward. Okay, and from there I'll connect to the chest, to the shoulder slope. Okay, then from there I'll connect to the chest line, and of course I need my round bust measurement divided by 4 to be inserted on my chest line. So, and of course I will need half an inch allowance to sew it. Okay, so this is my seam allowance. Okay, so from there I can connect to my to the chest line. Okay, so now that I have this line represent the front armhole curve, so now I'm going to be drawing the armhole curve for the back. So just from that point you come in by 1/4 of an inch, or you come in by 1/8. So is either 1/8 or 1/4 of an inch, so whichever one is fine. So then from there you connect down to, from the shoulder down to the middle and down to the chest line. So now from the 2.5 inch marker, of course I will go in by 2 inches, or you can do 2.5 inches depending on what you want. okay, and also depending on the shoulder measurements of your client. It could be a child or probably an adult. Okay, so now I will be drawing my neckline. Okay, so from the shoulder down is 1.5 inches for the back neckline, and from the 2-inch mark from the 2-inch mark on the slope, of course I'll connect to my new neckline, to my neck depth, sorry, to have my neckline. So then from the shoulder down is 3 inches, so which means the back is higher than the front. Okay, the back neck line is going to be higher than the front. Okay, so this is the front neck, this is the back neck, this is the front neck. Okay, I hope you understand. Then from the shoulder line, I'm going to be inserting my full measurement. Okay, so from here down to the hemline, I have about 37 inches. Okay, sorry, I forgot to tell you the quantity of fabric that will be needed for this. Of course, this is meant for my 9-year-old child, and I am using just 1 yard of fabric. It's just a yard, and a yard is by 60. So of course, like I was saying before, inserting your full measurement is key. Okay, inserting your full measurement is key. So mine is 37, and okay, now from the chest line, connect to the hemline. Okay, from the chest line, connect to the hemline. Oh, sorry, before you connect with the hemline, I'm going to be inserting some measurement on the hemline. Okay, now to get your measurement on the hemline, you are going to divide your round hip measurement by 4, and of course you will add 3 inches to it. Okay, that's how you get your round hip measurement. And if it's an adult, you can add 4 inches. You can even add 3. It depends on you or on how full you want it to be. Okay, so but for this tutorial, I'm going to be using RB, which is RH, which is round hip measurement, divided by 4 plus 3 inches. Okay, so once I am done marking that, then I will connect from the chest line down to the hem line. Okay, so from the hemline, you go up by 2 inches, or you go up by 1.5 inches. Whichever one you choose is fine. Okay, then from that point, you curve and blend up to the center front. So you can make use of your curve if you know you cannot use or draw that curve with a free hand. Okay, so now I have it done already. So the next thing is to cut. So now I'm going to be cutting the back. The back neck is higher than the front. Okay, everything about the back is what you are going to cut first. This is important, okay? So as you can see, I left about 1/8 of an inch as probably the not really the sewing allowance anyway, but it's a kind of allowance, you know, as little as it seems. It's important. Okay, the reason why I'm not going to, you know, do the normal process or the normal, you know, things that we normally do when we are drafting things like this, okay, is because it's for a child. Okay, now I am done cutting, and I'm going to be using this as a guide or like a template to cutting the other, you know, part. So now I can, of course, I've placed it on a folded fabric, and this little fabric that you see outside is representing my zipper allowance. My zipper allowance. Of course, we have the chest line indicated, the so-called waist line indicated, the hip line indicated, and so on. So now I am going to be using this, you know, to cut the back. All right, so right now you can see me, I'm folding in to have a curve that I desire. I want my zipper allowance to also follow the curve, the neck curve. This is very important. So of course I'll be using this to cut exactly the same thing, except the zipper allowance that, you know, is being included. Every other thing you cut the same way. So now that I'm done cutting, I have my back and I also have my front piece, back piece, front piece. This is the back and this is the front. Okay, so you can see my back. I have two pieces for the back because of the zipper that will go through the middle. Okay, so this piece now I'm going to be trimming off and having my, you know, front piece. So I'll trim off the excess and also bring down the neckline. So please don't cut on the line directly. Ensure you maybe like you add 1/8 or probably 1/4 of an inch before you cut. So that is 1/4 of an inch or 1/8 above the line. Okay, so now this is my front piece, and I also have my back piece as well. So now the next thing for me is to bring the two together and sew. But before I do that, I'm going to be inserting my zip first. So my zipper comes first. So this zipper is going to lay in between, just on this as it is shown. Okay, so now I have fixed my zipper, I've attached my zipper, and it's looking very neat. Can you see how beautiful it is now? So this is lovely. Look, can you see the wrong side of it? Okay, so of course you can give it a good press once you are done attaching your zipper. Okay, so the next thing for me is to bring the front and the back together. So ensure that you lay everything well and sew on the shoulder and on the side as well. 1/2 inch sewing allowance. You sew this 1/2 inch and you sew the shoulder 1/2 inch as well. Okay, so once I'm done, I will show you how it looks. So now I have it sewn together. Can you see? The shoulder has been joined, the sides have also been joined. So this is what I have. Very lovely. Okay, so you can attach your any design of sleeve that you want. Then now you can add your bias to tape. So I'm going to be using this to tape, and of course I'll be attaching my sleeve as well. So once I'm done with that, I'll show you how it looks. So please, if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, make sure you do so. This is the outcome of the dress. Can you see how lovely it is? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.